Motion to,
Hold on, we're not started yet. I don't think we're starting yet.
You're all,
Live?
Rich,
Yeah.
you're all set.
All set? All right, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh.
All right. Good evening, everybody. We're here Tuesday night, May 11th, for the May meeting of the Rockland Park Department, which is being recorded Zoom. And you can see it on Comcast Channel 14 and Verizon 31, as long as WRPS TV also. Present is Peter Yule, Joe Reese, and myself, Rich Furlong. First thing is to accept the meeting from the April meeting.
motion.
Joe makes a motion, I'll second it, and we're all in favor. Steve Murphy, other commissioner, was unable to make tonight's meeting. So, field permits and scheduling requests, just to bring everybody up. Everybody's pretty much started. Youth softball, youth baseball, soccer, lacrosse, everybody's up and running. High school, baseball and lacrosse is just getting going. So that'll be the rest of the month anyway, into June. So everything's going good as far as that goes. I am getting requests for, I got a kind of odd, not an odd request, but the very first one I've had since I've been here is somebody wants to get married either at Bicentennial Park or Reed's Pond. So I will be contacting them to find out, what their intentions are and, how many people and when they want to do it and stuff. So I will be working that out. I just wait. I got a phone number and email to me the other day. So I'll call them and take care of that. I got to talk to Peter about some other one. I got another baseball team that wants to play a couple games up there, wants to know if we have open dates, but I got to run it by Pete before I do it. And I also got requests, just got an email tonight for the Cardinals to set up some practice time. The problem is that they're looking at a 5 o'clock start, and that's not going to happen. A 5 o'clock start's going to be real tough. They're going to have to be waiting until high school gets off. So I will check into all those dates and see what they're looking for and let them know what they got to deal with. But other than that, everything seems to be going all right as far as the permits and the fields go. I did get the high school schedule. Pete, I forwarded it to you. I got the high school fall schedule already.
Wow.
That's early, I know. I'm sure it's tentative. I'm sure it's going to be changes, but at least we got a schedule to go by. So I forwarded that to you, so it should be on your computer in the morning, when you get there in the morning. Field condition. Pete, you want to give an update
On,
just how the fields are doing? You've been out working on them and stuff. How we stand with that?
oh, good. We got the grass is kicking pretty good. I'm going to start the irrigation stuff tomorrow. Probably should have already started it because we're going to have to extend 2 lines, one at least, maybe 2 on the diamond, because the diamond's obviously a little bigger. Equipment-wise, not too bad. Again, that Toro's saving the day. I say it every time, and I wasn't totally for that machine, but it's just saving the day.
Good.
But things are going all right.
Okay. All right. Good. The next thing on the agenda was the high school sports schedule, which, like I said, it's up and running. He's tweaking it. He's added some night games to it. He wants to do senior night on June 1st. So that's I got to move a game so he can do his senior night that night. And other than that, school, we'll just have to play school by, day by day. Hopefully the weather stays nice. That's the big thing right now is we have the nice weather. We can keep on going. They don't have a problem with that.
Rich, back to June 1st.
Yeah.
I thought we shut down for graduation.
That's the last night you can play.
Okay.
That's the last. That we already had games scheduled that day. That's the last night. So
That's high school, right?
Because they graduate in the 4th. So it's closed the 2nd and 3rd, and then the 4th is graduation. Which Pete and I got the schedule from the high school the other day as far as graduation, and all that stuff that they're going to be doing up there, practice and stuff like that. So, Pete, did you ever answer him back with the email?
I did immediately before I even, actually right after I forwarded it to
Okay.
all you guys got that.
Okay.
And you did see that they do not need the stadium on the prom night.
No, but the parking lot's gonna be
they-
used. So, and
Yeah,
we don't
but
have
they-
we don't have anything scheduled that night, so that works out.
No, I'm just saying, they said
Yeah.
they did not need it, so.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Because like I said, I was worried if they set the tent up in the parking lot, if we had something in the stadium going, then that would cause a problem. We'd have to move it. But right, it lucked out that there's nothing scheduled in the stadium, so we just won't book anything there that night. Make sure everybody's out of there. We don't need any conflicts, you know.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
they're doing it. A windstorm kicks up all that dirt from down below. I
Yeah.
don't think they thought of that.
Well, hopefully it's nice. I mean, I know they got the shield up, but I'm sure it would blow if it got really blowing, you know. So, but new school project, last thing on the agenda, just to chat about it. As we know, it's up and going. Pete got the access. We did ask them from the beginning to keep the JV field and the softball field open during construction because we couldn't afford to lose them with everything going on. So as Pete was able to get the access from the parking lot, so that's working out pretty good. Hasn't been any issues with that I know of. The only thing is I did have a chat with the highway superintendent this weekend, and they're definitely going to be using Linden Street and our road for access to that parking area down behind the softball field. And I think we need to send them a letter because it was his suggestion that we send them a letter with our concerns. Because like I said to him, then we got to make sure that gate gets locked every night when they leave. And I want to make sure that, once that parking lot gets full, that they don't start parking all over the Grove or all over the place up there because, they drive in, they find out the lot's full, they got nowhere to go. And I don't know where they're going to put the excess cars because we know that's not going to handle all their subcontractors when they come in, He told me at one point they wanted to build a road across the JV field and come in that way. And I said, well, they were told from the beginning that they couldn't access it. We needed that field. It had to be there, Put a road right across it would really hurt the school because Memorial Park has no place for playground for the kids, for recess and gym. And we didn't need a road going across it. Even though they said they'd fix it when they were done, I said, well, we really can't afford to lose that field, And they're going to do some redesigning of that road. I don't know the plan, and I think maybe that's something we ought to look into before they do it, because those blocks that are supporting the basketball court are getting moved to build a wall over there, over by the softball field, right, Pete?
Yes, yep.
So I think it's something we have to get a look at and see what their plans are, so we know what's going on. We're not just they're just going to come in and do it, because I think all this is going to take place this summer, because they got to have that road ready before the weather gets bad. The day after school gets out, they're doing that whole intersection at Division and Taunton Ave. That whole intersection starting that right after school gets out the next day. So I'm sure they're going to be trying. Go ahead.
Can I make a suggestion that we invite them to our next meeting so we know what they're looking for and what we are looking for? I get concerns of them coming down that stadium road after we just had it paved. And is it just cars coming down, trucks coming down?
Yeah, it's the workers. It's just the workers coming in. That's where they're going to come down and then come in that way. And yes, that's why that road was paved. That's
Okay.
why that road was paved. And they're supposed to, whatever damage or whatever happens afterwards, they have to fix before they leave. So
I was just concerned about trucks.
Yeah, no, all that's coming in. All the truck route is Reed Street to Division to the site. Nothing else is coming off of Union Street or in Linden Street. It's just going to be vehicles for the workers. So, but I would like to find out what their design idea is for down by the softball field. you know, because they want to put up, you take those blocks and relocate them over there. So I'd just like to get an idea because again, we're the ones that are going to have to live with it. And if we got any concerns, now's the time to bring them up and see if something can be done to take care of them. You know?
Because I don't recall seeing anything in the plans of a wall. And what are they going to do with the hill? Because the road is supposed to be going down the bottom of that hill. So are they putting a retaining wall up?
On which, what hill? The next to the stadium?
Yeah, with the kids' sled.
Yeah, the road's at the bottom. How they're going to keep the grass up there, I don't know. Probably, hopefully, just leave it like it was, you know. But yeah, the road is going to go all at the base of that hill, all the way around. So maybe that's why, you know, again, these are questions that we can ask, you know. So
I know the road's supposed to be there. What I'm saying is they're going to put a retaining wall up to keep that sliding down.
Well, I know when those blocks come down, there's a new cement wall going in there. Those blocks, when they come down, there's going to be a new cement wall. So maybe there's something else going all the way around too. But that's a question we can ask them. That's all. You know, we can ask them.
And don't let them throw those away, Pete. We could use those somewhere else.
No, they're being relocated to the girls' softball field. So that's what we want to find out, what they're planning. Those blocks are going to the girls' softball field. They're reusing them.
What, on the roadway?
Yep. That's why I want to say we need to find out what their plan is so we know what's going on, because we're the ones that have to live with it when it's all done. So if we have any concerns, like Pete had concerns of that wall when it was put up because of the pitch and everything else, he was dealing with the runoff and everything else all the time and maintaining it. And we just need to see what the whole plan's going to be. So.
Well, there's going to be an issue with like putting concrete block up and then the fence on top of that. We now have to have a warning track on the girls' softball field, which means we have to buy that red turfus or something for that. So there's some extra expenses here that, I mean, you guys have seen the stadium outfield warning track. It's tough keeping up with that, killing the weed.
Right. And this is, and again, this is for safety reasons. After you put the cement wall up there, you got to protect the kids, you know? So these are things that we have to discuss with, you know, we have to discuss with them. So I would say, you know, I'll reach out to Dave Taylor and we'll find out, you know, or Mark Shum, and find out if we can get a meeting together with somebody that we can come out and talk to and go, you know, look at what they're planning on doing. And then we can, you know, next couple of days or so, get a list of our concerns together and we can let them know so we can be ready to, you know, ask them and get answers from them. So, but other than that, everything seems to be going all right. I mean, we had a little tree damage from the windstorm last week, which was taken care of. The tree at Killinges was taken care of. So everything seems to be going pretty good. Pete, you got anything you need to add?
No, just Little League. We had a post come down, snap off. We fixed that. We're going to let it set today and tomorrow. I told Kenny Rowe to have the kids just send a memo out to his coaches to tell the kids just to stay away from the post, at least for tonight, till it sets up. And then we'll either throw the fabric on tomorrow or more than likely Thursday.
Okay. Sounds good. So it seems like, you know, as far as fields go, everything's going all right. Our permits, you know, like I said, everybody's up and running. We haven't had any big issues yet. I got, you know, people trying to reschedule games and things like that, but that's normal. So, but all right. Our next meeting is in June. Hopefully, by that time, you know, we'll have, you know, most of this will all be over with. I know Legion and Cardinals will all be starting soon. So that'll all be kicking in, and the youth stuff will all be going over their summer thing. I did have girls softball is looking at doing a summer program. He doesn't know how many girls, how many teams, but one field uptown, he said, should do them. So that's a good thing. And I haven't heard anything from baseball, even though I know they're doing a summer program themselves. So, but
Today, we had the dirt bike down Hudson Park. I had the police down there trying to catch them. They
you
couldn't
ain't
catch
get, yeah. Unless they get a dirt bike, they're not gonna catch him. So,
He was all over the place.
you know, I'm sure.
He was on the field,
Huh.
all through the park. Came out somewhere down by Pete's house and came back in through Hartsville again.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to get our own bike and send Pete out on him. Right, Pete?
Maybe I'll get a price from a fence company, see how much more it's gonna cost to have them throw the rest of that up there.
Yeah, I wouldn't, we can get some prices and see what's going on. Yeah. So,
Oh,
all right.
He went right by kids and everything at the playground.
Oh, I'm
He didn't-
sure.
He didn't go that fast. He was courteous about that, but
Yeah.
you know,
All right. Well, I mean, I think that's it. I mean, it's a short meeting. There's not a lot going on. Just updates on everything. Other than that, I don't think anybody got anything else that we need to talk about. I know we don't have an open forum or anything, Bells, but we can bring it up. We can put it on the agenda for next meeting to make it. Bring it up. So,
how about summer help?
well, if we need it, then we do it with the budget. That's all.
Do we have that line item back again, Rich?
Yes, Pete, it's there.
Okay,
Yes, you have it this year too.
okay, good.
So, but we can look at the budget.
I've got somebody that's available in June possibly.
Okay. All right. Well, we can check the budget and see. We have some money. We have money in that budget. That line item. It's there, so we can
Right.
we can look at it and we can go from there. So.
Okay.
All right. So, Pete, I'm gonna call you in the morning anyway to go over all this stuff. Like I said, I just got the Cardinals stuff and I got the other baseball league looking for dates. So I'll call you in the morning and we'll discuss, see what's available, what can go.
Yeah.
Isn't it the same league?
It's
What's that?
yeah,
It's
I think it's
different, right?
yeah, huh?
Diver, isn't it?
Yeah. But he
Yeah,
he wants to start at 7:30. I told him he's got to start at 7 if he wants to play, and they won't move. So if he won't move till 7, he's not going to get it. So, but I've had this discussion with him for the last 2 years, and I told him 7:30 is too late. You've got to start at 7.
Why? We start at 7:30.
You
It gives
guys
us it gives us a little bit more time for that sun to set, so it's not killing the first baseman.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's his games run late, so. But we'll see. We'll look at him, see what he's got for dates coming up, and go from there. But all right. If no one has anything else, we'll adjourn. I'll make Joe. Jay, make the motion.
Motion to adjourn.
All righty, all accepted. Pete, I'll call you in the morning, and everybody have a good night.
Okay.
You too.
All right, bye.